Welcome back to the HamCraft, and we made it to episode 2, so that is pretty cool, and so is Spawn. A lot happening over there, not so much on this side of the water. Not much has changed around our little setup, just been doing a lot of farming in this one little section of path. I did decide to go with the orange path. Thought about going with the white path again, like I did last season. I really liked that, but I think the orange is also a nice twist. Did one of those a few seasons ago, so we'll bring it back. I never really got to do too much of it, and it would look really bad with the orange once we get up into the mesa. So it's really gonna force me to change the surface. Terrain up there, which is a good thing because that's something that I wanted to do. But episode 2, we didn't build a shop last time, so we're gonna have to do that today. See if we can find a spot over here. I also heard that there's a little black market situation going on down in the well, so gonna go check that out first. So many new things going on. This is danger boxes popping up. Instant death maybe oh, look, or no death today. Somebody maybe released the instant death. Hopefully no more danger. Maybe danger is lurking around somewhere else. Let's try to head down the hole again. That splash is just so loud, and I think somewhere down here we can find, maybe there's like, oh, there we go. This looks like it could be it. Yeah, okay, we found it, so that's a good start. Got some shulker boxes. Let's see what's going on. Ender chest, always a good sign. I think we're in the right place. Ooh, quartz. Okay. And oh, shulkers, aha. Blaze rods, ooh. Ooh, gold. Gold. One per, really tempted to get some gold. But I do have a lot right now, just because I'm in the mesa, so anytime I go mining, I get a lot of gold. And out the exit, I know where it is this time. So I don't think I'll get it right now, but that is good to know. We also had this shop pop up recently. It sounds... Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Little elevator switcher. I think it's shulkers for sale up top. But I got shulkers too. I just need my own shop. I got a cute little plan. I think it should work out, hopefully, fairly well. And I think it's going to fit right here too. If anyone has a bunch of dirt, things are starting to get a little bit tight around the spawn island, as expected. But I think it's a good thing. Force people to get a little creative with their locations. Force me to get creative. But I'm going to steal this wide open plot right here and be rather uncreative with the current shop. But what I was saying, if anyone has a ton of dirt that they want to get rid of, and hopefully there's some people, might just kind of fill in all of this out here. Probably not at this level, maybe down at like the two or three block above water level, and just kind of fill in this little bay right here. There's enough. It's like bays and coves all the way around, of course, because it's an island. And we can fill this in. Looks like nobody's got any plans for this. And that would give us a lot more land to play with. And it's really like centrally located too, because the portal's right here. Yeah, portal's like pushing way on this north side. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Got a little plan for this spot right here. So let's get to work.
And there's the shop. We got Winnie-the-Pooh and the cute little bees trying to steal back their honey. It'll pass. Nothing too fancy. Can't compete with all these amazing builds around spawn here, so gonna have to take it a different direction. Hopefully it still fits in with the theme around here. We got Winnie-the-Pooh by the trees. Maybe we can get another little forest happening over here. You know what? Squeeze in another little shop here, I guess. Anyway, selling honey, of course. We've got the honey blocks We've got the honey bottles, we've got the honeycomb, we've got the honeycomb blocks. Is that what it's called? Yeah, there we go. And then might as well sell some bees to beehives and even the old naturally occurring bee nests. So yeah, if people want to buy bees and make their own honey farm, I don't care. I'm gonna sell them some bees. The Winnie the Pooh here was originally based on a design from Jasper MC that I saw on Instagram. Yeah, it's from like 5, 6 years ago. But I tweaked it a little bit, tried to round it out, and I like the way it looks. So yeah, that's my Winnie the Pooh, and the it's a sunflower vine, I think it is. I was looking for like a rope connection for the bees, but I kind of like the greenery vine look that we got going on. It's like seems like something a bee would use, and we can even go around here and check out these little bees from all sides. Yep, that's the shop. That's it. That's it. And you know what? The only thing better than one shop, I went ahead and built another one. I was complaining last time that those rocket prices were pretty high, so I built another little rocket shop too. Nothing fancy, but it was getting late. I had been sitting around for like days trying to figure out what I should build for the rocket shop, and then I just gave up and built a rocket. Um, we got premium rockets that are the flight duration threes, 2 diamonds per stack, the same price that you can get your old 1 durations from over there. And you know what? Let's make it a little bit cheaper. Let's do this at 1 diamond per stack. There we go. People, gotta entice people to come over here. So then their standard rockets would then be, instead of one over there, we got 2 diamonds a stack. So here, instead of having the price, we're not going to do 1 diamond per stack. We're going to do 1 diamond per 2 stacks. How about that? There we go. Now everybody can get their rocket fix. Limited supply, because I don't have this automated or anything. I guess that should be the next step over back at the base. I've got the gunpowder farm going. It's not that efficient right now because there are still a lot of caves around, but I don't have anything for the sugarcane making paper. So I've just been running through and collecting this by hand every once in a while, and got a little bit of a storage up enough to be able to craft that first batch of rockets. But that did take pretty much all that I had collected, and I definitely will not be able to keep up with demand if people actually want to start buying rockets. I'm not sure if people are buying rockets or around here, or they just have their own farms. But that would be one more thing I could automate and play with over here. I still need to get an output for the honey farm. Hook those up to auto crafters so we can get our blocks together automatically instead of by hand. But it's pretty slow. We only got these 8 beehives here. I think it's 8 producing the honey. We could expand it. This is just what fit in the hillside here. So that's what we went with. Need the output. Like I said, I think we could have it popping off really anywhere in this hillside. It can travel. After our auto crafter spits out the blocks, we can water stream them anywhere we want to go. So that we could get some rivers flowing around the base, but I still need a base. I've been sitting around here trying to look at the hills, get inspired by something, and just don't have it yet. I think color palette wise, it's kind of got to be like a green or blue to really pop against the mesa up there. And not a lot of green or blue blocks in this game. Kind of gonna have to resort to concrete, maybe. I don't have a function either. I really like to build for a function because I'm not that creative enough to just go build some kind of amazing house just because it looks good. So I'll have to figure out probably something abstract, and maybe we can find a function for it. Um, but it seems like most of the farms are happening down in this area. But yeah, just a quick little update today. That's going to be it. Next time, we got to get something figured out over here in the base, at least so I can maybe have a storage room, because this chest situation is getting a little bit out of control down here. We've got two chest monsters growing, both down here and up in the little hole in the cliffs. So hopefully we can get that taken care of. But that's going to be it. We got a couple shops knocked out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.